Yo, what is up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video where today we are looking at Swollen Savior, a legend rank battlers battles featuring Obstacoon, Nidorina, and Skarmory. The highlight of this team is that Nidorina, of course, and a similar core that I used to run quite a bit. Some of you may remember I used to run Obstacoon, Skarmory, Cresselia as one of my signature teams, and I had a lot of success with it for a long time. Eventually kind of stopped using it, I think for a variety of reasons. Like G-Fisk in the back was usually pretty tough to deal with, and also like Sableye safe swap, if I was to swap out Cresselia, was kind of tough. But we're gonna see how Swollen Savior utilizes this Nidorina, and I'm interested for myself as well because I have a hundo Nidorina that I could build. And I want to see how this thing does in the Open Great League as we see the DD matchup. Gonna no-shield the potential Psycho Boost, but look how bulky Nidorina is. Takes the Psycho Boost on the chin. And Poison Sting and Poison Fang is so spammy. Lives the next one. Oh my goodness. Lives two of them. That's crazy. Gets the shield. And in comes G-Fisk, going to counter down here. Gonna counter down the Gallerian Stunfisk. Gonna respect the Earthquake here with a shield, and it should be pretty free for Skarmory in the back. I wouldn't think they have another great answer after they've already revealed DD and G-Fisk. So Night Slash coming through. Bop, swapping the Skarm. What's our guess to what's in back? I'm not sure. Maybe like Azu? Walrein. Okay, that makes sense. That seems really strong against Flyer, so this isn't the best matchup in the world for Skarm, but gonna get off this Brave Bird, knowing Sky Attack will not be enough. Boom! Brave Bird does a ton of damage, and now Walrein gonna be forced to expend energy, and one or two maybe counters should be enough. I think one counter from this range will be enough to take out Walrein. Goon should live a Spear. An Earthquake would KO, though, and luckily it's just a Spear. And Obstacoon takes the win. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, playing Dilap, one of the best trainers in the world. Obstacoon versus Shadow Venusaur. Gonna safe swap Nidorina. Dilap doesn't know what to do. Dilap used to run like Shadow Venu with Mandibuzz and like Politoed. Maybe I'm just making it up. I remember it was like Politoed with Mandibuzz and G-Fisk. I think that was his old team. I don't remember a lot of people's teams, if I'm being honest. I feel like sometimes I'm at a disadvantage because I might post a video on my team, or someone might just like see that I'm streaming my team, and I can never remember what people are running for the most part. But here we see Nidorina against Umbreon. Gonna get off another poison. Ooh, got a little greedy there. Trying to do one extra poison. Sting for proper timing, but it's not the end of the world because this just gives you more farm on your Obstacoon. And this farm is going to be really useful against that Venusaur, because Venusaur, pretty glassy, especially the Shadow variant. So Night Slashes are really going to chunk. The problem is there's probably some sort of Skarmory counter in the back. Maybe like a Gallerian Stunfisk. But you probably get a shield here, so maybe Skarm gets a shield advantage for you. You swap Skarm. What's in back? It's another Walrein, Shadow Walrein. So this is like a neutral counter to Skarm, but Skarm's up a shield. So I feel like this game is still very winnable. You probably bait here, or do you just go for it? I don't know. I don't know what Dilap's going to do. I could see him shielding or no shielding, to be honest. Going for the Sky Attack. The problem is this isn't enough. Dilap probably doesn't shield this, to be honest. Yeah, because he knows it's going to be a Sky Attack, and he gets to another. But this isn't going to KO, and Venusaur is going to have to throw a move to knock out this Skarm. And Skarm's only one Air Slash away, so the only win con for Venu is to be able to outpace. Oh, but I like the swap and force Venu to dump energy quicker. And then one away and gets it done. Let's go. I guess theoretically Venu would have had to dump energy quicker anyway, but nicely done. against a terrific battler. If you're not familiar with Dilap, he streams, also the Vancouver regional champion this year. Obstacoon into Altaria. Tough lead. Going to safe swap Nido. And I really want to see that dig land in one of these battles, because I personally probably wouldn't be expecting dig. I would be expecting like Thunderbolt, I think, if I saw Nidorina. Oh, man. Okay, going for the Poison Fang here. Maybe you go for the dig after. Yeah, I don't think they expect it. Gonna have to shield to get it off, which is unfortunate. Do they shield this? Oh, going for another bait. Okay, I kind of like it. Another bait. Gets the shield, and now you go for the dig. And you win CMP. I don't think Lantern shields this. Dig from Nidorina. Boom! Let's go. Really nice bait. This Reggie's a bit of a problem, though, to be honest. Going for the dig here. So you probably just have to sacrifice your Goon after this. Actually, no. You can probably shield Goon, because this is too much health for Skarmory to comfortably handle. So you probably have to shield Goon. And then you can do enough counter damage, and you've got your Skarm for Altaria. They're staying in to get to the next. I like throwing the move here to pressure a shield from Reggie. Gets the shield, and it's actually a CMP, so really nice. And now this is definitely Sky Attack range, and you should outpace the Reggie. Actually, you'd get to the same time, technically, but Skarmory would win CMP. And now you just can safely go for Sky Attacks here. Altaria can win this matchup in the 2-shield scenario, but in this 0-shield scenario, it should be fairly comfortable for Skarm. And you can even Sky Attack here again. You just have to build up at least one residual Air Slash to be safe. So, yeah, I kind of like taking this. Can maybe do one Air Slash or just throw immediately. Yep, one Air Slash. And the Lock-On's, of course, only going to do 1 damage per Lock-On. So Skarmory should have enough health here to not get locked on down. Going for the Sky Attack. Wow, that was actually really close. That was almost a Lock-On down there before the Sky Attack. Probably like 2 or 3 HP for the Skarm. And that is a GG. Swollen Savior. Trying to save... trying to save gym bros everywhere. As we see the swap into the Medicham. Correctly shows a Psychic, which is pretty nice. And this is not going to be comfortable for Licky, right? Like, you've got all this energy. You're going to keep debuffing Licky. I would imagine Nido either flips this or gets a shield off the Lickitung. Poison Fang's going to just keep doing slightly more. So you probably need like 2 more Fangs here to KO. Let's see how well it takes this Body Slam. Pretty dang well. It's always fun seeing like how bulky a mon you're not familiar with is, how well it takes moves. Gets a shield? I would have maybe liked to see throwing that next one before they throw, but maybe just wants to try and get back Switch, in which he knew he was going to have to shield anyway. Nidorina throwing another Poison Fang. Gets the next shield. Yeah, I don't think going to reach the dig, but you get shields down here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Flips that matchup down a shield, but with a big energy head start. That's crazy. And gets off another Poison Fang. How many Poison Fangs is that? Like 6, 7? So crazy. And yeah, now it's just game over because you get alignment. So that was a complete alignment-based game. And Nido flipping Switch against the Lickitung. Crazy. You have to wonder why the opponent didn't come in with Basti against the Nido. That's a little bit strange, but I guess they didn't want to give Goon like the counter down or something. Yeah, I think if the opponent just comes in Basti there, they win. I think they overthought it a little bit. All right. Goon a Core Breaker here. Notice how Swollen Savior throws immediately here, not allowing his opponent to overcome the 1-turn switch in. So nice timing by him. Will we see a shield? We will not. Gonna let this go through, and it's a C-Bomb bait. Big call. Probably knew that Nido could survive anyway, and knew that Switch wasn't... Well, I guess Switch could be important, since you'd think they probably have a Goon counter in back, unless it's like Double Ghost. Correctly shields the Shadow Ball, going for the Poison Fang. Nidorina, best buddy. Knocks out the Trev. You get kind of walled here by G-Fisk, but you do have access to the dig. Access to the dig. There's no way G-Fisk shields. There's no way. Boom! Dig doing like 60% damage. Let's go. And just going to let Nidorina go down. Come in with the Obstacoon and see what's in back. Azu. Okay, so not the best matchup in the world for Skarm. I think you have to let the first one go through unless you really suspect the Hydro Pump. Going for the Sky Attack on CMP. There's no way Azu shields. They know Skarm's not going to Brave Bird in this situation when they're still locked in this matchup for a while. Will we see a shield? We do. And correctly shields the Hydro Pump. That's huge. Oh, man. I don't think you go for the Brave Bird, though. Yeah, I don't think you can. I think you have to go for Sky Attack. Because if you Brave Bird, then you get knocked out. Okay, gets the final shield. That's big. Should live a Hydro Pump. And I just have to be a little concerned about the catch. They do catch, but you can probably swap and farm down. This is still kind of close. Azu needs to get to one move to take out Goon. Azu's getting relatively low. It's not quite a Night Slash range. A Sky Attack would be enough. And 2 Night Slashes should be enough. So Azu has to throw after 1 bubble here if they have the move. And they don't have it yet, or they just were over farming too much. So another Night Slash comes through, knocks out Azu, and there you go. Goon beats Azu. All right. In certain situations, of course. I like the stylish outfit as well from Swollen Savior. Really rocking that Halloween theme. Flip Diesel, the next opponent. And by the way, these battles are indeed from last season. So if you're wondering why there's so many legends that he's queuing up against, these are from last season. I was scrolling back through my submission form, and sometimes I find some ones that I must have missed from a previous season that I thought looked pretty entertaining. Calls the Seed Bomb yet again. People love to Seed Bomb Nido. Maybe they expect it to be like a lot glassier than it actually is. So they think the bait is like very high percentage when in reality it's fairly tanky. Nido going for another Poison Fang. Bop takes out the Trev. We've seen the same exact situation. This feels like the same game. Gets off the dig. This does like 60%. G-Fisk ain't gonna shield it. Boom. Whenever these types of things happen, I start to get scared that this is the same game and somehow it got put in there twice. But let's see how this plays out. Okay. It's the same team, but it's not the same game. Because I feel like this is different. I think it's different, right? Is this the same game? Gosh. Dude, it's messing with me. We're going to see a shield and a Hydro Pump. Oh, no. This is messing with me. Is this the same game? It's not the same game, is it? This is playing out like the exact same, dude. It's playing out the exact same. Crap, this must be the same game. Shoot. Lands the Hydro. We see the catch. This has to be the same game. Editor Chris and I are going to have a talk. Editor Chris and I are going to have a talk. Yo, okay, so we see the opposite situation. We've been seeing like a G-Fisk lead swap into Trev. Oh no, the boost. This game might be over already. I like the throwing here at 8, forcing them to shield if they want to get off their Earthquake. G-Fisk might bait here and be able to get to a Rock Slide. But they go for the Quake, and this is just game over, most likely. This is just game over. In comes Lantern. Like, you don't even need to swap out. You just stay. Yeah, actually, you have to stay because the backline is so weak to Lantern. And your Skarmory should be able to handle the Trev. Trev actually beats Skarmory in the ones, which is pretty... Double boost! Just gonna shield it. Why not, dude? An entire Obstacoon sweep. Holy guacamole. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, but yeah, he should be able to sweep here because he lives a Seed Bomb and he outpaces to the next. And that'll one-shot after the boosts. Holy cow, dude. Obstacoon sweep against, like, a legit meta team. Of course, it was weak to the Goon. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. He stored a Seed Bomb before leaving. Okay. Not a full Goon sweep. Not a full Goon sweep. And Nidorina gets to take the game off. Looks like it's raining outside for Swollen Savior, but will that stop him from his domination? Goon into Trev. Same as last battle, except they catch it on a Noctowl this time. Probably go Skarm here, yeah. Go Skarm. Should be able to win this matchup fairly handedly, I would think. Did he throw after 6? Was that CMP? Wait, I'm so confused. I think that was alignment, right? Anyway. Shadow Ball coming through from Nock here. Looks like Skarm can hang on to 2, but I feel like if you no-shield this, you run the risk of, like, the wing attacks KOing you first. But no, should be fine. Yeah, and comes out with a Brave Bird. That's actually, like, perfect. Minimal farm and a Brave Bird. Okay, and now, oh my gosh, they're so weak to Goon. If you're the opponent, I think you had to just play out the lead and just soft lose the lead. And then farm down with Nock, and you're probably in a much better situation. But opponent elected to swap their hard answer into the Goon, which put them in a pretty tough spot. So kind of one of those situations where you make the catch, right? And you're like, yo, boom, catch, I'm so good. But sometimes catches just put you in a bad spot. I've certainly been there where I go for a catch and it gives up switch advantage, and immediately I'm like, crap, this isn't good. Takes the Seed Bomb, gets off the Fang here. What does the opponent even do at this point? Do they shield? They do. So they're probably going to get off a Seed Bomb against Goon, which is something. But Goon's going to get a counter down, and that G-Fisk has been chipped. So you can probably just go straight cross-chop, save your shield for the Goon, and should be in a good spot. Going for the Night Slash bait, actually. This is seemingly unnecessary, but gets the shield. Very nice. And I think you just shield, because I don't think there's any way they get to a Rock Slide bait and then a Earthquake. And they didn't even get to a Rock Slide either. Cross Chop coming through. Bop. Hiya. Counter down the tree. And that's a GG. I feel like we've been rhyming a lot lately. Next opponent. Another good lead, dude. Goon's catching all the good leads. Maybe I should start running Goon again. I am on my legend push. I'm at about 2,900. Bro. Please don't tell me this is another repeat game. It has to be the same game. Yo. Swollen Savior. I don't know what happened here, man. We got multiple repeat games, it looks like. Goon into Swamp. And I think this is the last battle of the video. Swollen Savior trying to make Editor Chris look bad with potential duplicate battles uploaded. We see the nice catch onto Nido. This is going to do a lot of damage still. Bop. Oh, wow. I'm actually really impressed by Nidorina's bulk. Because that Hydro only did like slightly more than maybe it would have done to like a Noctowl. I don't know if this Poison Fang KOs. Gets the shield though. That's probably better. Because Swampert might have lived that. Would have been close. Hydro Cannon gets shielded. Really wants to fight for switch. In comes Altaria. Any way you can get out of here? Into your Skarm? Yes, looking to get out. And will potentially be able to reach a Poison Fang later. Which is really nice. You also have been able to debuff the Altaria, which is shiny. So you can probably just go straight Sky Attack here. And that should be enough, plus the air slash damage for a nice farm down as well. Gonna have to take one more move, but that's totally fine. I don't think the Swampert has energy, right? So can you farm down the swamp, or do you have to throw at it? I forget. Oh, Reggie. This is not good. This is not good, because Goon gets annihilated. So I think you have to let yourself get locked on down, yeah. So notice how he's not swapping in the Goon. He's playing to his win con. Doesn't get to the move. He's playing to his win con, which is catching on Nido. Which is going to be a tough task against a one-turn move. Doesn't get the catch. Oh, wait. I was hoping he got to the dig and they let it go. Missed the top left. Oh, no. Missed the top left. I've probably been there before, too. Brutal. And then gets the top left after the game's already over. But overall, some dominant plays from Swollen Savior. A very unique team, and a team that I would totally run myself. It's kind of a style team that I like to run. Kind of ABB, weak to counter in the lead. And then two kind of anti-fighters in the back. But overall, yeah, fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have your own hundo Nidorina, maybe this will inspire you to build it, or hold off on building it maybe until there's like a themed cup in GBL where it could be pretty good. So all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.